Hi everybody, it's MJ from my paper journey. Good morning. It's good morning for me. I'm getting ready to head on to my mom today. But before I do, I thought, I'll do a quick share with you guys. So I just want to say hi to my sister Frankie. Hi Elena and Aileen and Jenny. Um, I made this nature mini journal, and I named it Inspire because over the weekend on Sunday, all of a sudden I just started thinking of my Tata, my grandfather. We called him Tata. Um, Shortly after I got married, he took his wallet out of his pocket, and then he started going through his wallet, and then he says, "I have something to give you." And then he took out this little booklet made out of a grocery paper bag, and I had written Tata on it, and then my nickname Pilo, which that's what they used to call me. My husband still calls me that. Um, and it was made out of a grocery bag. It wasn't even cut out. It was looked like I cut it with scissors, I guess, but it wasn't straight lines. It was maybe like three little sheets, little pieces of paper that I folded in half, and right in the center I stitched it, hand stitched it with just regular sewing machine thread. It was white thread. I didn't even knot it on top or at the end, and it was just really simple, and it said, and I wrote in my handwriting Tata, and then I put Pilo. In all these years he had saved it, and he had it. He handed it to me, and I just wish I remember where I put it away, because I know I saved it, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where it's at. We've since I got married, I think we've moved like 6 times. So in the process of moving all those times, who knows where it ended up at. But my grandfather just thought that he had saved it all those years. He said I was like 6 years old when I made that for him. And so I was really touched by that. So by that memory, um, I wanted to kind of recreate a rustic little journal. It's nothing like how I made my Tata, my grandfather, but this is what I came up with, and I put little twigs on the end, and it's very rustic. It's not even perfect or anything like that. I use handmade paper, and it's very, very thin handmade paper. So I lined it. I lined the first signature and the last signature. I use these small envelopes, craft envelopes that I have. And if you're interested, I got those from Amazon. Um, my husband and my brother-in-law have been trimming down our mesquite tree in the backyard because it grew so big, and my husband, because of the winds that we've been having, he's afraid that the branches gotten so heavy they might tilt and break, and he didn't want the tree to be falling out, on our neighbor's yard or on our roof. That's how big the tree is. Well, was, because now it's chopped down. It trimmed down really, a lot. So I went out there, and I got some twigs, and I cut the twigs, and they're not perfect by all means. And I added to the spine of the signature. There's 4 signatures, as you know. They're not even perfect. The paper, the sheets, I on purpose didn't want them all to be even. I want it to be very organic. I had to end up putting a little bit of more paper, handmade paper here, because it's so thin. I even had to double it up, and I ran it through the center between the twigs, just to give it more strength, because just with the twigs acting as a spine, the little booklet was it wasn't sturdy. you know, it moved around a little bit. The signatures were not staying in place. Anyways, I kept it very simple. These are little stickers that I bought at Michael's, and this is a die cut that my sister has that I used while I was there visiting her in January. That I went ahead and die cut several of them, and then I brought them with me. I used several of her dies, and I used twine as a closure for the little journal. And I didn't really do a lot of decorating because I wanted to keep it really organic. And these are the small envelopes, and they're really sturdy. So that's why I used it as a cover for, you know, as a backup cover to give it some sturdiness to the because the handmade paper is really thin. It's not, see, it's just like regular paper. It's not even thick like you usually see handmade paper. This is very thin. And I bought this handmade paper about more than 2 years ago from Amazon. See, they're very thin. And this is just coffee dye paper. And these are coin envelope. No, these are seed envelopes. And I throughout the little envelope, I used little, I stamped here and there. But like you see, I kept it very organic. Oh yeah, and then in the cover, of course, you know, made a pocket. And I haven't put anything in there. And I just used scraps of paper that were left. And a little stamp there. And then this is mulberry because it's natural paper. That's why I use those little petals. And this is the other end of the envelope of the coin. I mean the seed envelope. And this is the back of that the first signature. A little stamp there. I mean the handmade paper is gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty. So organic. Very simple. So I just wanted to share with you. These are seed envelopes. They're blank. They don't have anything printed on them. And I got those on Amazon if you're interested in them. And this is just a little stamp that I use. I use a couple of stamps throughout the whole. This is the third signature. Oh, here's the third signature. You see the twigs there. But yeah, it's. Oh, then I did do this. Today is a gift. Enjoy it. So I love that. So I went ahead and it's a little tuck spot. And oh, here's another little stamp. And I made a little pocket here. Put trees. I love these stickers. They're so cute. And then this is the back. Oh, this is the beginning of the last signature. Because like I said, the first signature and the last, I use these envelopes to back the paper. And look at this paper here. So pretty. A little stamp. And it's a tuck spot here. Butterfly. That's the only thing, because they're the clear ones, they have some shine to it. And this is a stamp. But I think they're still pretty. This is the back of the last signature. I put a little butterfly there. So yeah, this is my twig inspired organic mini journal that I made in remembrance of my grandfather, my Tata. that's it, guys. Just a short video. Just wanted to share that with you. And I hope you like my little organic journal. Well, until next time, you guys take care and be safe, and God bless you all. Okay, bye.